Look at my teeth. They seem like my teeth have seemed more yellow recently to me. Maybe I've just seen it. I don't know. It doesn't. They're not too yellow. They're not yellowy yellow, but like they're like not too white. Anyway, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That's what we're doing right now. We pulled these levers, and then something happened. I don't know what the something is, but I'm hoping the something was two big doors opening. Because that's what I need to happen. That's what would be mightily... No, wait, it is the other way. Because down here, there's a...
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further.
Spiders are back.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Spiders are back. Spider! Okay, spiders... The spiders were here, and then they left, and now they're overstaying their welcome. No more spiders. Goodbye, spiders. How's my sanity doing? My head is pounding and my hands are shaking. Which really, I mean, I don't think that's necessary. I think that's a bit of an overreaction on your part, Daniel. Yum, dum, da-dum. Yes, hello.
Good going. I knew you could do it.
That's loud. Okay, well, bye. I'm gonna go left or right. I'm already... Okay, it's fire. I saw that smoke and was concerned. But it's cool. We coolin'. Should I be afraid? I'm not very afraid. This is a new session. Is this a wooden crank? Will it break? No. Will there be a wooden crank on the other end that will break? I have a wooden crank, and I'm excited to use it. And why did I do that? Do I bring it back up? That sounded fine. That's probably good. So I need to, do I need to put a bucket on the end of it? Can I put my jar on the end of it? Can I put my meat on the end of it? And there's gonna be a big old fish. And the fish is gonna be a big old fish. The fish is gonna take a bite of the meat. And something is pulling the rope. Well, good. This was the goal. This was the idea. Am I gonna get something? I'm gonna get me a nice treat. Well, I have a bone. Remains. They are covered in mucus. Slight headache. Well, seeing that made my sanity go up, of course. So now I have bones. Why do I have bones?
Find a way.
I will find a way. Where there's a well, there's a way. What's a transept? Where am I going? What is this room? So this is where Harry Potter and Dumbledore's army did the whole magic training.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
And that's me?
This one. Prepare him.
Was that me speaking? That sounded like Daniel. Do I go up the staircase? I've seen this staircase. This staircase is in the screenshots on the Xbox store. I guess this way is as good as any. You're breathing a little bit too much for me, buddy. Okay, you know. I saw shadows. I jumped at shadows. I did. I'm gonna admit that. I don't know if it picked up, but I'm gonna say it out loud. Because I'm a big boy. You breathing? That's probably in my imagination. Everything's probably fine. You doing alright down there? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Is that the guy? Okay, yeah, well, take that tinderbox right there. Oh, there's a lantern. There's a light. It's not a very bright light. Is this what I need? Is this an orb? Piece of orb. Okay, well, rapist, I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it. You're busy. You've got your life to live. Well, not anymore. But you did. I got things to do. I'm trying to find an excuse. I just don't want to be around you anymore. That's the plain and simple truth of it. Was this guy always here? How you doing? Alright, well, hang in there. That's not a pentagram. Well, how many that's a octagram? 8. Octogram. I assume this is the proper word. What happened here? What lovely story. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. This is reminding me of Silent Hill 2. There's a whole part that was like, oh, look at all the sinners who sinned the worst. Or whatever. Cranky, 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 crank. That lowered the handcuffs, right? This is the stretching machine. We're cool. Is this bad? I feel maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is absolutely horrible for me to be doing. Okay, it ended. I can't do it anymore. Is someone gonna come and kill me? Should I hide? I don't need to hide. I'm fine. All I need to do is look at the calming flame. Look at the calming flame. Look how calm the flames are. Maybe get the knife out of the way. Hang on. Get the knife out of the way. How sane am I? Not very. Why do I have remnants? Why do I have bones? Why do I need bones? It's fine. I wish everything weren't so wibbly and wobbly. Because when I'm insane, everything gets a little floaty, and I don't like it being all floaty. Woo, I shouldn't have drank all that crazy juice. I'm way overusing my lantern. The light!
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He's one of the wicked.
Is this chap having an alright day? He doesn't seem to be doing too well.
It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
Haven't we all?
My fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Of course. It doesn't look like no orb piece. Another one.
Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything.
Okay.
I'm innocent.
Thank you. No another one? Are we gonna have a third memory? No. Now here we go. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Cool. I've just noticed, how long has that ringing been going on? It's like a ringing of a bell, but it's constant. It's gone. Never mind. Don't need to worry about it. Didn't happen. Wasn't important. Didn't hold any storytelling aspects that were important. The earthquake? Earthquake? Boss fight? Boss fight? Is it gonna be like a giant bug or something? Giant shadow demon? Don't you be making noises. It's gonna be the giant centipede from Resident Evil 0? Whose name I forgot. It was like Hercules, or it was something like that. Hi. Thank you for the tinderbox. Rope. String. String. Why would I need string? There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Proceed. Now we're southern. We're going southern now. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by it's grammar. It's grammar. The grammar is grammaring. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into great fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effort. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught before this happens. Feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Amnesia? Like the game I'm playing right now? I'm trying to turn off noise. I turned off the noise. We will not be chaos controlled anymore. Another one. More reading for me. I love reading. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me after Napoleon's defeat. It is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I've started reading worse and worse as those got on, as I get more and more tired. I want to go play a game. I want to go get spooked. I don't want to read. But I do want to read because I'm invested in the lore, and I do want to know what's going on, but also, like, I got other things to do. But hey, is this gonna be the last episode? Because this does feel like it might kind of be the end, because all we got to do is get the 6 orb pieces together, and then, oh shoot, I went to the wrong place. Darn it. Okay, where's the exit? Which, is it the other one? The one with the closed door? Probably. I went exactly the wrong way. As far away from the right way as I could have. Good. Good. Nave. To the nave. Gotta love a good old nave. I don't know what a nave is. They know big words. Not even big words. Nave isn't a big word. But they know fancy words. It's like, ooh, look, I've got a room. But it isn't just a room. This is a...
Good to see you.
Hi, you didn't see me yet.
All the all pieces used in the transaction.
Yeah.
Go to the choir.
The choir? Alright, what are we singing, boys? What was my thing? Ah, yes, I need to find a thing by Johann Weyer. I didn't look at the other things that were new. I don't care. Be there. Okay, no. Ooh, laudanum. Is this the Wire? I don't know. I see the name Wire and Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could only guarantee If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism Optimism is a most hopeless feeling. I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wyatt told me to feed him a tonic made of a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. God. I should then be able to extract its contents with proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cark. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. A properly prepared well, you say? Perhaps a properly prepared well with a bit of a creature at the bottom of it? Somebody who likes meat? Oh, is my remains Tampter? Is that Tampter? Is my remains my Tampter? That's all I can assume. I don't know. This is bright. Hello, I like light. Light's good. Weird choir we got here.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh.
Hurry.
Hey.
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself.
Ah!
He is a murderer.
Cool knife.
He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
This is good. Oh, oop, oh. Bro, you got a little nice tattoo, bro. When'd you get it? Just now? Second ago?
Do anything? Paint the
man.
Paint the man, cut the lines.
I'm dying. Don't kill me. I'm innocent. I was just walking around the street and then you kidnapped me and put this bag on my head. It smells like French fries and not in a good way.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Well, am I the shadow? Is this to say I'm withdrawing myself from the domain and I am the shadow? Symbolism?
Isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. Well, I don't feel guilty about my actions at all. I barely remember it, except for the fact that I just went through the whole process of remembering it. But, oh. We'll always there. I'm gonna assume not. Ow. Okay. Who am I gonna kill in here? Ooh, tinderbox. Oh, tinderbox. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Okay. The runes and the flies are appearing again. That hasn't happened in a while. It's also only the second time it's been happening. I'm a little bit concerned, but not too concerned, if I'm being honest. You know, runes, they happen. Choir main hall. Such filthy thought! Good men can safely tear the departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Oh. Does that mean? Am I following the tube? This?
What are my intentions, Daniel?
Big. Is this hell?
Salvation. It used to be
I think
yours,
this is hell.
but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
This is, this all has a simple explanation if you really think about it. These are just trees. These are just roots of trees that were, like, consolidated. You know, they got a fog machine in here, and then they just put some, like, red chalk in front of the fog machine, and it turned everything red. The tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Hammer and chipper. Hammer and chipper! Poison gland. Fungi. Okay. Cool. Can I mix these two together? Can't combine by hand. According to the note, the tonic must be made with care. Telling me, saying I don't care enough? Oh! This is a statue of a cow. Yeah, okay. Man, this... You know, cows and their latches and... the traitor... Oh, there's a guy in the cow. It's the bull. It's the Greek bull thing. Cool. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it would be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Yeah? Can I open it up? Got anything for me in there? No. Okay. I'm just gonna yoink this orb if you don't mind. So, where are the other places that I can go? I did see other tubes on the ceiling. I'm guessing the tubes are just a good way for me to get to where I want to go, since they lead to torture chambers. Or I could be a bad boy and go this way off on my own adventure. That's fresh dust. Wait, I kind of made it though. Hiya! Oh, okay, yeah, I thought for sure I was gonna die, and I died. Ooh, tinderbox. I'm guessing I don't want to go down there. That doesn't look great to me. Yo. Nah. 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 Not interested. I'm doing a thing.
The wheel is good for
I gotta get orbs.
them still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Hammer. 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 Okay, what'd this guy do? The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Well, isn't that kind of me? I presume me. Who else but me? I do apparently love torturing people. Is that guy still over here? That's a bush. I thought I was dead. Oh, the bugs in my skin. There's bugs in my skin. No. I cannot. Where are you footy stepping? What foots are you stepping? You ain't gotta be stepping no foots. Unreasonable. Your scare tactics shall not work on me. I am too smart. God damn it, there's the door. Now I gotta go all the way out. God damn it. At least I know where I'm going, that's good. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I'm just doing my job, getting my Fitbit steps. People still use Fitbits? I don't know. Just Apple Watches. I have an Apple Watch here in 1870. When are we? 1800s, right? Probably. I'm probably right and remember everything so good. Is that an Iron Maiden? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Hi. What if I stepped in it? The forger stood absolutely still. This casket had been made oh, God. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Cool. Not good. Not too cool, but a little bit cool. I mean, there's just a certain level of coolness that comes with an Iron Maiden. You know, I mean, it's a great band name for a reason, you know? I have all my pieces, right? Yeah! I didn't think they would be colored differently, mismatched colors. I thought maybe it would all just be a blue orb. I was imagining a blue orb, personally. But, you know, I don't know about you. Orbs, magic orbs, blue, generally. That's the default color for a magic orb. But anyway, where's the exit? Follow the pipe. The pipe of screams. But what if I go over there? No, that pipe just leads me to the place I went. I doubt there's anything else in there. There might be, but I'm not gonna find it. Because I got things to do. Yum-da-dum-da-dum. Agrippa, I'm coming. I have my orbs. Knave. Wait. What do I need? I need 3 things, and I have 2 things. What's the other thing that I need? Do I need to get Agrippa? That was probably just an elephant. Probably just got elephants.
You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then.
So Alexander is still around?
Find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via this cloud.
Because, like...
And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Well, yeah, I know. Can I put the orb together? Okay, so thing needs to be made with care. Vitae could be extracted from any agonized human. Agrippa! Agrippa! Would you call yourself agonized? Wouldn't... where have I seen an agonized human?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
Yeah.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Agrippa, help me out.
If you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, I'm down to help you, my man. I'm guessing this is the thing. Can't be combined by hand. I have string. I have string. Why would I need string? Why do I have string? Because I'm guessing now this is the end, and this is a moment where I can just kind of choose an ending. I can choose whether I want to go with Agrippa, or whether I just want to let him die. What if I jump down? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I don't think I'm gonna do that, actually. I'm fine. A tortured human. There's the guy in the cage in here. That's something. Do you have blood still? He seemed quite dehydrated, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's good for my cause. And also, he's gone. Because he was in that cage. That's odd. No matter. No matter. Because it just said that I need a lot of blood. So what if I just yoink the blood? Like, hey, how you doing? Can I just scoop it up? The hatch must be open first. Oh! 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 Find a way to lower the vessel into the thing with the string, and then we put the thing in the thing, and now, wahoo! I walked into the right room. Hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah, baby. Agrippa! Man, that is just, that's great for me. I get so unlucky in games at times when it's just like, yep, went to the right room last, wasted a bunch of time, but no, I went to the exact right room. So, wait, no, can't add anything directly into the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. But no. Purified? The substance needs to be purified first. Agrippa! How do I purify it, Agrippa? Is there a place for purification? That I've been recently? Because at the very beginning of the game, there was like the alchemy room that seemed like it might be useful. Agrippa! Yeah. Shush. Agrippa. Agrippa, help. Agrippa can't prepare the tonic himself. He refuses to eat it. It will not help Agrippa. Agrippa!
Please, my fate is in your hands.
Agrippa! Does the note speak of a mixing room? Feed me a tonic made of paralyzed Vita and Hamster. A properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I'm assuming the thing is the thing. Because it doesn't really say what Tamter is. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling carrick. Well, meat, bone. I assume that's it. I assume we good. But I don't have a room for mixing it, do I? Unless in the chancel. Could I put it in the bowl of tar? But if I could put it in the bowl of tar, I feel like I wouldn't want the tar to be there. That's where I'm putting the orbs. Hello. That seems fine. Hi, bros. Hi, broskies. Don't! Broskies! He got me through the door. Sleep? Was I speaking? I heard words? I haven't heard words before. Sleep is new as well. But also I haven't died very much. This was supposed to happen. They sent 2 guys at me. Of course this was supposed to happen. I can't survive that. I can't survive 2 guys. Who's Hazel? What is Shrazaharazada? Okay. Hi, I'm a prisoner now. you laugh at me? Was that a little... Oh, okay, bye. Rude. So am I gonna be tortured?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel.
You've just been speaking to me telepathically. That's what's been happening? No.
Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior.
Oh, those idiots.
You never did finish what you set out to do.
What?
You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, my friend.
I didn't realize that he's been speaking to me telepathically. I bet some of them were maybe memories. But definitely a lot of it was telepathy. And I'm like... Help! Let me out! Let me out! It's gotta be something with this window. I've got a little window here. I have a bone. You want a bone? You want a jar of blood? You want a hammer and chipper? Do you want a hammer and chipper? No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Help! Help! Stuck! Stuck in a room! Free to... Oh, I can just... Well, that's... lazy. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, now I can take this. I can pick up the iron bar. And can I... Bet no. This one also looks loose. Oh. Hi. No need to waste more time on it. Well, how about I hit it with the iron bar? Can I get out through there? Hiya. Help. Oh, okay, cool. Well, god damn it. Well, god damn it. God damn it. Yeah, god damn it indeed. Was there anything in there? There's not really anything in there. I thought I just missed out, you know, that they were like, haha, now there's a way to get out now that you're not in there. But it's fine. I couldn't get in there anyway. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. Close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escaped your clutches, and returned with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Okay. See ya. So, we got keys down a pipe, you say? Got some keys down so... Oh. You weren't there a moment ago. Are you okay, sir? He's fine. He's just sleeping. Well, Toodles. Alright. Don't know what that was about. Probably fine, though. Probably fine. Laudanum. Do I need laudanum? I'll use one. And I'll get myself up to tip-top shape. A bucket. And a tinderbox. Okay, so do I bring you up, put my bucket on it, and then at the bottom there are keys or something of the like? I'm going to ignore that demon noise. Oh! No. No. Hang on. There we are. It's a little tricky. Because I have to do it, I have to hold it down to rotate it, and then sometimes I don't actually hold it down, and so I look around and I go, whoa, 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 and it's crazy. And I apologize. But there isn't much I can do about it. Bucket of piss. Well, I've got a bucket of piss. I've got a bucket of piss. And guess what's inside it? It's piss.
Never see it coming.
Now see what coming? Okay, is this open? Oh, this is open. So that was a way out. I thought it was locked. I didn't look very hard. Why would I want to come back in here? What reason have I? Okay. So, is there a pipe in here in the floor? He said he dropped in a pipe, which sounds like there's an exposed pipe. Maybe I can put the water in to flush out the key? I don't know if that's great logic. Because I'm locked in here. I have a bucket of water. What if I use those together? No, didn't think so. Okay. Alright, it was in here that the guy said that he saw someone drop a thing. And I can't leave. I'm not granted exit. Where'd the creature go? Can he come back in here and I ring around his... Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a brick. Oh, wait, no, that's a bucket. That's my bucket that I put there. Well, I had a key to open the door leading out of the area. Yes. A man dropped a key down a pipe. Where is the pipe? My phone is blowing up. Why? Oh, I can just... Can I, like, put the bucket of water back on there? It's already filled with water. Can I use... Combination does not work. 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 Alright, combination does not work. I tried. You can't say I didn't try. The only exposed pipe I saw was this over here, but that seems... Oh! There's a key in the pipe! There is a key in the pipe! I didn't look at the right pipe. Okay, my bad. I'm dumb. I saw this exposed pipe and I was like, that's weird. Okay, well, got a rusty key. And away I go! So that concerns me, you know? I'm starting to actually realize that we're nearing the end of the game. That's bad. That's bad. You know, that's bad. That's no bueno. That's not what you want. Okay, yep, get that out of the way. Let's just slip on through there. That's okay. I was gonna end the episode. That was fully my intention, was to just end her. Okay, not that way. Not that way. But I guess we're doing a little bit of something now. We're in a little bit of a moment. Satan himself is just clawing for me, you know. He just wants to remove my lung cancer, that's all. That's all Satan ever wants. He's just a real good guy. He doesn't want you to get cancer. I should let him have it, but I want my lung cancer. You can't have my lung cancer, it's mine. I don't like people taking things from me. Satan, could you not? Could you stop, Satan? Knave, back to the nave. Agrippa, where are you? Hazel, who is Hazel? Who is Tate? Okay, this is fine. We don't need to, I don't care. Where am I? No. No. I don't care. We shall figure out where I am next time. What was the Satan thing about? I don't know. But next episode might be the last one. I don't know for sure. We're definitely nearing the end. No, because it might be the last one, but also might be the next one. I don't know. I kind of thought I was about to end it. And then I got kidnapped. So that's not great. But yeah. Thank you for watching. There'll be more. Bye-bye.